let's continue Knights of the Old Republic 2 Dark Side run. And as always, I'd like to show off that there's a change in the main menu with a new Sith Lord, Darth Nihilus. So we gotta go find the ship in the surface of Telos. Why the fuck would it be over there? I have no idea. Take the freighter to Restoration Zone 0031.
This is Admiral Seed of the Sojourn.
Welcome to Telos, Admiral. This is Lieutenant Gren of the Telos Security Force. We've been expecting you for some time now.
We were unavoidably detained on our way here. I hope it hasn't caused too large of a problem.
Only a minor inconvenience, Admiral. We were happy to be of assistance. I think you'll be less happy when you hear what I have to say next, Admiral.
What is it?
The witness from the Paragus incident escaped the station. We're not sure how he managed it, but we're trying to recover him.
I see. Don't concern yourself with it too much, Lieutenant. The Republic had decided to not detain the Exile anyways.
The Exile? Then...
However, I expect that these security failings will be seen to and fixed, Lieutenant.
We're on them right now, Admiral. I'm uploading your approach vector to you now. Gren out.
It's a shame Karth can join in on that part. Because he's dead. Revan killed him. But that's what power gets to you. Power overwhelmed her.
Everyone hold on tight. We should be putting down in a few seconds.
Uh-oh.
Grab onto something. This is about to get rough real fast.
And we died. The end. Journey's over. Goodbye, guys. Turning off the stream right now. JK, lol. Oh, and look who it is. It's our buddy Beodor.
Good to have you back, General.
What happened?
Easy now. You survived one spectacular crash. Lucky I was here to pull you and your friends out of that shuttle, or you'd be more than a little crispy. But it's only fair. I owe you more than one, General.
What are you talking about?
You must be in shock from the crash. Have to expect some long-term memory loss from that. Too bad he's not a droid, huh? We can't all be that lucky. I'll humor you, General. I was one of the Iridonian Mechanic Corps that was at Malachor. There you do. I can see how you'd forget me, being that I was the only one.
I think I might recall you. Actually, I do know who you are.
Don't think too hard. I'd rather not talk about the war, if we could. We all went through some tough times after Malachor, and maybe we all did a little forgetting. Guess that's one thing we've got better than droids. They can't forget anything. But then you give them a memory wipe and they forget for good.
How are the others?
They'll be fine. The pilot's more or less unharmed, and the old lady, well, she's tougher than she looks. You know, I never thought I'd see you again, General. Galaxy's a big place, and this is the last place I thought I'd bump into you. So I have to ask, just what are you doing here?
Looking for my ship.
Got some news for you, General. That shuttle of yours is done for. Scrap.
Womp womp.
Well, this is familiar. Feels like my last time on Telos.
Crashed the shuttle that time, too?
Nope, Pazak.
That was not the most pleasant landing I've endured. Next time we should perhaps seek out a more reputable pilot.
You're welcome, Kreia. You know, if I weren't such a crack pilot, we could have hit the shield wall or one of those rock faces.
Yes, our current situation is a vast improvement.
We need to find our ship.
But we don't have any idea where to look for the Ebon Hawk.
I can help you find it. I have access to the shield network. I came hoping to repair whatever damage your shuttle took, but not even I can fix that wreck.
Well, let's get going.
That's the plan.
Beodor has joined the party. And we're taking Kreia with us.
Yeah?
So he's a tech specialist. Did not even know that that was a class in this game. One more level, that's fine. It's got a lot of strength, so it's best given the melee weapon. You can't really wear shit on some things, but that's fine. At least give him a shield. I'm still wearing this ugly colored armor. Hello, David. What is up?
I will silence this one.
Bleh.
The mercenaries have at least 2 hidden caches like this. We should keep our eyes open.
Do I have a high enough skill to get these mines? I do. They won't blow up on me. Thank God. Lens and money. How good is that lens? What does it do? Oh, it's not that good. I can handle the crappy, like, low upgrade.
Mercenaries, right where we need to go. That sentry droid probably spotted us already. They were probably looking for me when they saw your shuttle go down.
Well, we can't have you around, Beodor. Get the fuck out. I could deal with the crappy, like, upgradedness if it didn't have blaster bolt deflection -2. Shoot the lightning. Yeah, I still need to find better armor, better looking armor at the very least. In fact, I think the green and red one is the green with the red hood is the better one.
I hear you.
Hopefully I'll be able to find it. Because I am not sticking with this blue/purple design that has God knows what. It's got okay defense and dexterity bonus. Pretty cool. Yeah, I know about shield break. But I have lightning. Lightning's cool. Lightning's at my fingertips is cool. Unlimited power, baby.
Another sentry droid. The mercenaries must be using them to locate us. There's probably another patrol nearby.
You don't say. Probably just use speed. Cut him down. There we go. I was just thinking the same thing.
Donanochi, Kilibamulira Slemo Podwanga Kun Bisking, Dod Nerindarisa, Kun Miratono Chun Raso Masakanga Toroto.
Wait, bounty? Why is there a bounty on your head?
It's a long story.
Dakosha Nichotono, Punta Chakorso Waman, Gotashjuna Rananashani, Gumasone, Machido Pachawa Chanamaba.
I don't think so. You'll have to come through me if you want to take the general.
Ragichi sa, Donasinto Norokipa Shakani.
That's what makes our force bond so good.
I hear you.
Yes.
Take him down.
$700 more XP to level up. That's good. What part of the restored content mod catches you off?
I always feel a sense of calm when I walk the surface of Telos. The Ithorians are truly amazing in their work.
The force is strong here. Whether Chodo and his herd has anything to do with that is another matter. Can you feel anything?
A whisper, perhaps, like the breeze through the grass.
That is good. As a breeze may swiftly turn to a gale, you are slowly beginning to be reopened to the force.
Quiet. There's a large mercenary patrol up ahead. If we move carefully along the perimeter, we may be able to get by without their spotting us. We could cross along the shore, or head along the cliffs to the south.
No need to hide. Let's take them all out.
Bold. All right. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yes. Let us end this. This shall not stop us for long.
Oh God.
Fallen.
Oh, for God's sake. Feels pretty weird with the restore content mod, doesn't it? Oh no. Okay. Jeez. Ha! I leveled up, bitch. You thought I was dead? Ha, fool. I live, bitch.
Let me handle this.
I had 700 XP left, and with Krea's ability for a little extra XP. Yeah. It was all part of my master plan, of course. Luck had nothing to do with it. Don't say it was luck, shut up.
The mercenaries have at least 2 hidden caches like
I've already got all the caches. Pretty good stuff. Hopefully it won't go to waste. We'll see. We'll go to that crash speeder over there. Take care of this cannon. I always don't like Canox, at least in Telos. I feel like they're a little tougher. But when I'm on Duxon, I can be able to take them out pretty good. Maybe it's because I have a lightsaber or something.
Let us end this.
No, David, not the Force. Not the Force. The dark side is with me.
I will silence this one.
How good am I with stealth? 10, 2, 16. Oh yeah, that's right, she's a watchman. Well, she's not a watchman, she just has that ability. Yeah, well wait. Krea may have 16, but what about demolition? 0, so I think it's best to send me over there. I have to have that stealth. Demolition. Okay, I got that. I got that boost. Okay. Let's see if I can do this.
minefield ahead. We can pick our way through, or take the time to disarm some and clear a path.
Thank you for your awareness. That was completely unnecessary. Hopefully, even if the turrets see me, my party shouldn't come over here because I'm on solo mode and they're like way back there. Because I'd rather not... it's fine. It's fine. What the fuck? Maybe it's because, Alright, Krea, heal me. Because I'm not wasting my force points on a light side power for the moment. Okay.
I hear you.
don't mind Duxon too much. I think Paragus is like the most boring planet. And it's the first level after the tutorial too. But it's fine. It's part of the game. That's all that. It's not much that can be done. Gotta tell the story somehow of how they met. Yeah, I'm going around, but tell that to my party. That's why I'm trying to disable them, because I don't want to.
What is it?
I don't want them to get damaged. Red force points. Why does heal have to be a light side power? I could have picked drain, but I don't want to. I don't want to have to wait for enemies just to heal myself. That's stupid. I'll get drain eventually, though. And Death Field.
Sentry droid ahead. We've been spotted again. We're close to the compound, so they'll be getting ready for us.
Excellent synergy. Excellent teamwork. Great. More mines for my party to run into. You're lucky I don't have a lot of force points, you bitch. Missing one.
Focus.
Huh.
Fallen.
You get the lightsaber at some point in the game.
Let us end this.
You failed, lady, you failed. Ooh, at least there's some lights for me to get up. I'll get a lightsaber soon.
What is it?
Okay. I'm gonna have to use med packs because I'm not wasting my force points on a light side power again. That should do for now. I can imagine this is still gonna suck.
There's the landing pad. There should be a computer terminal I can access from there. Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way there, though. Look sharp.
What do we have here? The Jedi. Saves us the trouble of looking for you. Corin Falk did say you were dangerous. Maybe he does know what he's talking about.
I can't really get a lightsaber at Telos, unless I get it modded. I don't want to do that, to be honest. I mean, I could, but that, I don't know. Aside from the restored content mod and make stuff look pretty for the game, I'm not gonna mod the shit for that. But I don't know. I do like the mod to skip Paragus, though. I might get that eventually. Who the fuck are you?
Fault hired me to keep everyone out of the restoration zone. You in particular.
Well, you've done a miserable job of it so far.
We'll see. You may have caught a few of my boys off guard, but let's see how you fight now, Jedi. Attack!
Oh, I'm so scared. Only one frag, that sucks. I don't really have a lot of grenades. I guess I'll use the sonic ones. I don't know.
Yeah.
Gotta position myself good. There we go. Get that damage in. That's what I want to see. No, 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 don't go over there. What's the shortcut to that? T? Okay.
What is it?
No. Don't fucking... This makes me mad.
I hear you.
Yeah, any mod that makes the game look good, like the Canon Exile, graphics, even lightsabers. I personally don't want to cheat the game, you know? And I know what you're thinking, like, oh, progress is... skipping progress is cheating the game. I know. I just can't help that progress is just so boring. Okay, so my party is down, and there are tons of mercenaries everywhere. My landing pad has two turrets and 2 mercenaries. I might have to wait for my force points to regenerate. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. I was less than a minute, I know, but I try to be quick. At least my force points are regenerating so crazy fast. You did endless credits? I mean, that's cool and all, but there's not really that much to buy. I guess infinite supplies would be good, like med packs and spikes and all that shit. Oh god, please, please. Please. No. Jeez, man. I'm not gonna use the life support one just yet. And of course, gotta use the shield. I forgot I had a shield. I hate using med packs. I am strong. Jesus, people are just honking their horns outside my house.
Yes.
I need healing. I need healing. Alright. We'll just wait for our force points to regenerate while we reach this dialogue.
Hopefully I'll be able to access the shield network from this console. Good, it's functional, and my passcodes still work. Now let's find your ship.
TSF said the Ebon Hawk wasn't any sanctioned landing site. What makes you think you can find it?
The TSF probably thinks the ship was put down in the wastes, but they don't know the planet as well as I do. Telos' atmosphere has been turned into acidic vapor. Landing a ship in the wastes would be like sealing it in a hangar full of hungry Minox. So that means there's probably an unsanctioned landing site somewhere on the planet, still shielded, but not a restoration zone or other listed facility. That's why I need access to the shield network. Here, a small anomaly in the shield network's power grid. I'm not surprised the TSF didn't spot this. It's subtle, more like an error or random flux than anything suspicious.
What is it?
It looks like power is being drawn to generate a shield over a small area in the polar region, but nothing should be down there. Orbital cameras show nothing, just an empty mesa.
We should investigate this. I feel this is the best bet of finding the Ebon Hawk.
How are we gonna get to the polar region?
That's a little tougher. According to the computer, a shuttle is currently docked inside the research facility. At least there was at last report, though that was months ago.
So we don't know that the shuttle will be there or working.
I don't, but that's not going to stop me. I'm getting back to Citadel if I have to build a new ship myself.
Well, what are we waiting for then?
There's one other small problem. Recently, Zerka teams that were sent into the military facility have not been coming out. But it's not as though we have any choice.
Let's go. Alright. Oh, they're shooting at us. To the military base. Oh boy, these fucking vents. Don't walk around the vents, and you walk the vents. It's fine. It's cool. Keep losing your health. I don't give a shit.
This arm of mine isn't just for show, General. Stand back. The Zerka mercenaries were a little surprised when I broke my way out of my holding cell. The shields there were even weaker than these. After you.
Theodore has the ability to break through various shields with his repulsor fist. Walk onto the vents, I don't give a shit. Slice. Deactivate it. These droids do so much damage. It doesn't help them. Poison like a motherfucker. I love that they have an ID card for the terminal behind me. But by the time you get it, you already, like, destroyed the turrets or getting your skill. Like, this is why I think having a skill-based character is good, in my opinion. Fucking shit. I don't even know what I got.
Let's go.
What is it?
Oh jeez. I gotta remember this. God dang it.
I I hear you.
So many turrets, so many droids, and they do so much damage.
Let's get this over with.
Slash it in. Okay. Fuck. Oops. Used the wrong one. Uh-oh. Oh no. Had to do it. Not good. Not good at all. Oh my god, why did turrets take that much life? Probably because Krea's got weak defense. Should probably fix that eventually. But I made it. Can I upgrade anything in this piece of shit? This'll do for now. How many chemicals do I have? 130.
What is it?
Yeah?
That's better.
Let's go. There she is, one orbital shuttle. Looks like it's in serviceable condition. That's all a moot point, though.
Why is that?
The hangar bay doors are closed. I don't fancy flying the shuttle through solid metal, so I'd say we need to find a way to get them open. We'll also need to find the ignition codes for the shuttle, or else we'll have some trouble getting off the ground. If we get all that, I wouldn't worry about what shape this heap is in. I'll get it running. Yeah?
Alright. So let's go in solo mode. Be able to go between these events and disable the force field. Turn off gas vents. Okay. Got some money along the way, that's good. I need the money. Okay, let's get some strength in there. Yeah, I'll take the improved heal to cure poison if needed. If needed, though.
Yes.
Everyone's leveling up because of my hard work.
This shall not stop us for long.
Okay, so for the sake of influence on my party members, I'm gonna go solo mode for this one bit.
What's going on?
Just give me a moment.
wancha morichiwa, mufalawa ni bobo wisho.
No, I'm not.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora. Tonata biasvia. Jicho watana. Kunera kete dinito. But
Why would I waste my time?
da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yok.
Yes, but I could just take that now.
Chija tano hashasanacha.
Why don't I just help myself to whatever you got?
Graci ubacin compadwana musca.
Credits, that is pretty good salvage. Pretty good salvage indeed.
What's going on?
Get over here, slave. There will be some chances where I may go light side in some cases, depending on who I have with me in the party. So I want Beodor to have high influence. The only person I don't give a shit about high influence is T3 and 4. Couldn't resist me.
Let's go.
He missed, but he still got it down. That's very interesting. Oh my god.
This droid has been damaged and does not appear to be functional.
Then we'll activate you. Let's have him follow me. Awesome. We got our own HK-50. Well, never mind.
Let's go. Yeah?
Turn on the power. It's a giant droid. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to turn the power on for you guys. I just wanted to get out of here. It's okay, Beodor. You're not a Jedi.
Fallen.
I understand how useless you are. We got the power on to open the doors. we just need the ignition codes, which we can get right here. Good. Yep. This one is damage. Let's blow it up. There we go. Alright, so save. We gotta deal with the tank droid.
Yeah.
And it goes down just like that. More parts. Okay, good stuff. Alright, and lock doors. Take the shuttle to the shielded Mesa and Telos polar region.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has evaded us. We must pursue it. Observation. They've likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The bay control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the shield network. However, the shield network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
Well, this can't be any worse than last time. So that's the hole in the shield network, huh? Doesn't look like much to me.
Oh boy.
You've got to be kidding me. It's not my fault.
This is the second time we crashed because of you, Ad. Kaboom.
Egotistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself. Field assessment. I picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and his allies. Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences.
I hate mines. So much damage.
Relieved statement. Oh, Jedi, it is good to see you intact. We were concerned that shooting down your shuttle would damage you irreparably. Quick clarification. The But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities.
Get used to that phrase, by the way. Any reason why you shut down my vessel?
Unnecessary clarification. We merely wish to cripple your vessel. Once we tracked your coordinates, we were able to deploy several droids in this location. Probing query. We are, however, curious as to why you chose to come to the remnants of the polar Telos irrigation system. There is nothing here that our instruments can detect. Eager threat. But we are looking forward to extracting your motives for coming here when we place you in torture restraints.
What are you Assassin's droids doing here anyway?
Self-evident answer. Wherever you try to run, we will be there, armed and ready. Rhetorical query. So the query you have posed to us is one we put to you. What are you doing here, we wonder?
That's not your concern. How many of you are there?
Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi, there are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets. Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more shall rise from the wreckage. Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies.
Destroying one of you was easy. Wiping out 3 of you might cause me to break a sweat. Who knows? Alright. Fucking mines. Oh man, critical hits. I'm dead. Fuck. Thank God it auto-saved.
Egotistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself.
Yeah.
Field assessment. I picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and his... Relieved state. Quick clarification. Unnecessary.
Alright, round 2. Let's go. Wow, that destroyed more mines than I thought. I am actually happy about that. Come on. There we go. It's like, when's it my turn?
Ratio achieved. Sailing master. Optimal accuracy ratio.
Fuck. Oh, fucking shit. I don't want to level you up, though. God dang it. Fine. This is one time, though.
Systems failing, master.
I don't give a shit. Not the best way I wanted to fight these guys, honestly.
What is it?
Sometimes having mods and a big ass game on your PC can make it harder. That's why I have like an external hard drive that's a couple terabytes that help me
What
with
is
that
it?
shit. You can find refuge, saying you should recover in time. Yes. Leave him out here to die in the cold. That will get him up here. I did get the cluster thing, right? There it is.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
I'm not giving up my weapons.
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense we will come to no harm.
I'll play along for now.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scow like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Dajaric can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
Big, important part of the plot approaches. Atris, you bitch.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the Exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
It was not my intention to come here, Atris, or to see you again.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
I've seen parts of Young Sheldon, but I don't really watch it. Refresh my memory. Why did the Council cast me out?
Why? Because you turned your back on us. And the Order. You followed Revan to war against the Mandalorians. The very war that made Revan a Lord of the Sith, and ruined you.
I'd follow Revan over the Jedi any day.
So you said so long ago. And look where it has led you. You sought adventure. You hungered for battle. You could not wait to follow Revan to war. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
I also recall you wished me imprisoned, or worse.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I have kept it, so I would never forget.
I kept it? Stole it, you mean?
I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
Give that blade back or I'll tear it from your dead hands.
So, you would fight me for it. You are not far removed from the monster who left the Order so long ago, but I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice.
The Council was weak and ruled by fear.
And you were ruled by hate, aggression. That is not the way of a Jedi.
The Mandalorians deserve to be met in battle.
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war, and it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way, and you turned on us.
Oh, lady, if you were there, you would know. I lost nothing in the war.
No, you lost yourself, and you lost your way. It is the price of action without reflection. It is what we were taught as Jedi.
hesitation, and passivity are also strong emotions, ones we should guard against.
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
She's easy to beat because we beat her on a high level. I hate to imagine what she's like in this current level. Have you been reading the history of the blind? Revan won the war.
A physical victory, perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
The triumph of the Jedi teachings is a cold thing when there's no one left alive to appreciate them.
You do not know...
You are correct. I do not know, and neither do you.
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
You know nothing of what happened to Malachor 5, so be silent.
It was only a battle. Exile, nothing more. You had lost the true war long ago. I tire of fighting with you. You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the Council was correct, then why are you here?
I want my property, my slaves, and my ship returned.
Your slaves have been detained for their safety. Though if that is how you treat them, I imagine they would prefer cells to your company. But you have not answered my question. Why are you here? The Order and you parted ways long ago, and the Order was the better for it.
I'm here for revenge, nothing more.
Indeed. And how do you plan to seek your revenge on me? Or do you intend to take revenge on all the Council as well?
Does the Council still live? If so, then they're next.
So, it is as I suspected. You have already done enough. The dead Jedi, the murders, you have much to answer for, monster.
I have killed no Jedi, yet.
Jedi across the galaxy have been slain or have vanished. A darkness devours them, a new force shrouded by the power of the dark side. You are allied with them, as I suspected. You shall answer for your crimes, after I tear the knowledge of this new threat from you.
Try it and you'll regret it.
It was too much to hope that you may have come here to finally admit the Council was right.
I'm taking my ship back. Try to stop me and you'll regret it.
Take your ship, then. I don't care where you go, just leave this place. Leave Telos.
We shall remove him, mistress.
Bitch.
Come with us. Are you all right, mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile, I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachments. As always, he will do as he wills. And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
F you, lady. I'll be back.
Why have you approached me?
I'm searching for my friends.
You will find them in the main irrigation channel room, in the northern part of the plateau interior. The particle emitters there that once governed the flow of water to Telos can double as force cages.
So they are prisoners.
They were caged for their safety, until we could determine your intent, Exile. Atris cautioned us against your tactics, fearing that your allies would create a distraction. Your companions gave us little trouble, however. The male could have presented some challenge if he had resisted, but he chose not to.
Who, Adam?
He has had some Echani training. He masks it well, but when you are in danger, his mask dropped into a stance we know well.
You must be mistaken.
You are the one who is mistaken. It requires you know what to look for.
Where would you have gotten it?
I do not know. The Echani forms are known to be taught to military special forces throughout the galaxy. If the source is a mystery to you, perhaps you should ask him. It would be wise to know those you travel with.
Fair enough. Another comment like that and you're asking for a fight.
I would welcome a chance to instruct you. I have been anxious to teach you many principles of combat ever since you invaded this place.
I could use a good sparring match.
Very well. Follow me, and we shall see if you have the endurance to learn the most basic of our teachings. Before we begin, are you familiar with Echani traditions?
Yes. If you're ready to fight, so am I.
The fight will be with hands and feet only. No stimulants, shields, weapons, or other items. Also, do not call upon any Jedi techniques during our contest. If you do, then the battle will be over. In turn, I will not use our higher forms, for this is only an opening battle between us, a test of each other's strength.
Sure. If you're ready, then so am I.
Then let us begin.
Shit. Should have saved, but that's fine. I can't put some clothes on. It's against the rules. Although she's wearing armor. What the fuck?
You have succeeded. If you wish, you may challenge us again, and we will progress to more advanced movements.
Let me heal up.
Seek one of us out when you wish to fight, and we shall honor your request.
Since I'm not going to be using force powers anyway. Okay. Let me save.
Have you returned to fight again?
Yep, let's do it.
Very well. I shall honor your request. Our next battle will be using the higher forms among the Echani. You may choose hands and feet, or whatever melee weapon you wish, but use no other items or Jedi techniques.
I'm pretty sure Jedi robes count. Or, I'm sorry, any clothing counts. I'm probably wrong, but I'm not going to risk it.
Then let us begin.
Hey, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheese. It's just that simple.
You have succeeded.
Damn right I did.
If you wish, you may challenge us again, and we will progress to more advanced movements.
Yeah, let's do that.
Very well. I shall honor your request. Our next battle shall be free of restriction on weapons and items, and you may use whatever technique, Jedi or otherwise, you wish to attempt to defeat me. In turn, I will spare none of our forms against you.
Can I put on some clothes, please?
Then let us begin.
Get back, Lee.
You know much of melee combat. You surprise me. There is nothing more that we can teach you from such contests. Such battle would only be for battle's sake.
Feel free to pair up.
If that is what you wish, then we shall honor it. We shall see how you fight against a group of us. We shall take you in a pair, using everything at our disposal. Use whatever item, weapon, or Jedi technique you wish. We shall match it.
That's fine. I'll just G's you out.
Then let us begin.
F you, lady. Love how one Ichani sister, or handmaiden, is like in a Chani stance. The other one's just fighting with basic fists. Back, lady.
You are a strong opponent. Atris was correct about you. You know much of war and battle. Perhaps too much.
You could take all of you on without breaking a sweat.
One does not sweat in the polar regions of Telos, so all that will break will be your pride.
Haha. I'll be back. This one I have to save, because if I fail this, I can't redo it. And the best reward you get is XP, so...
You are a strong opponent.
Care to back up those words?
Then our last battle shall be the 5 of us against you. Use any item, any weapon, any technique you wish. You'll need them.
I wish I had Force Wave. I could push everybody out of the arena. When I know all 6 of you.
There is no need for the last of us to join in this fight. The weakest among us will only serve to diminish our techniques. We fight as one when we are 5, not 6. And that number should be enough for this lesson.
Fine, I'm ready.
Very well. We shall begin.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Get over there, lady. I'm doing some Soul Calibur shit. Ring outs, bitch.
There shall be no more matches, no more challenges. There is much we have learned from you. If we meet on the field of battle, we shall be prepared.
750 XP, I can take that. I'll just wear these basic ass clothes. Nah, it's too fucking basic. Before I leave, I'm taking all your loot. All your money, all your weapons, all your armor and shields, I'll take them all. All mine. Running away.
Did you find what you came for?
A woman from my past has made this place her home. I did not expect to see her again.
I felt as much, quite strongly, in fact. I suspected there was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
She sentenced me. She means me harm. I may have to kill her.
Ah. Killing such a one could prove difficult and unwise. Yet she distracts you, that is clear, and that may be reason enough. Such distractions could prove fatal against the enemies we face.
You're cunning. How would you end such a distraction?
Direct action is not always the best way. It is a far greater victory to make another see through your eyes than to close theirs forever. Yet all that lives feels, and where something feels, there is weakness.
I want people to keep this in mind of how make them see your ways, then close their eyes forever. That's actually very important. That's going to be affecting the plot later. And what is her weakness?
Why, you, of course. You are the gravity around which all her actions rotate. You exert a stronger influence than you know. Be her foil, her challenge, and eventually she will see things your way.
I did not realize I had affected her so deeply. But I will consider this. For now, let's go.
Very well. Let us depart.
Is that okay? He looks out cold.
He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
He can sleep on the ship. Let's go.
I am sorry, I've lost consciousness in the crash.
There's no need to apologize for. You sure you're okay?
I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where are we?
Jedi Academy, concealed on the northern pole of Telos.
This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place, it looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I had been told by the Republic that it was not in use.
Just get to the ship, we can talk later.
Very well, General. I will await your arrival.
Wow, light side points. I had to do it. More cylinders.
Well, if it isn't the one who stole the Ebon Hawk. Not so smug now, are you, you little thief?
Don't be a fool. Atris stole the ship and the droid.
Says you.
Thought you would have been scrapped by now. Don't waste my time with excuses. Hold on, what information are you talking about? Why would you want what's in your memory core? Be quiet until we leave this place behind. Get out of here and secure the ship. Jedi Knight robe, huh? That is interesting. We'll be leaving for good. Enter the Ebon Hawk. Fuck this place.
Mistress, the last of the handmaidens is not among us.
She has left with the Exile.
Left? But why? Her oath.
Her reasons are unknown to me, but I fear she may no longer be trusted. We will save her if we can, but we must let her discover the Exile's nature for herself. Some evils must be confronted, and isolation from it would have been no defense.
That's interesting. In the restored content mod, which I think it still works, if you're light-sided male, Atris will actually tell her
Well, now
to
that
go
we're
with
off
you.
that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
That droid sure is making a lot of noise. You did what while you were connected? Maybe I'll keep you around after all.
What is the machine saying?
He said there's a hollow record of my trial in Atris's records.
We seem to have found it.
The Jedi Council that sentenced me.
Do you know why we have called you here?
I came because I chose to, not because you summoned me.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
Hey look, this is when I was neutral or light-sided, because my face is less ugly. The truth is that no Jedi should turn from war, they should embrace it.
You refuse to hear us. You have shut us out, and so have shut yourself to the galaxy.
We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here, near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
I love the filter of the screen. You can't see the color of the lightsaber, but that's okay. I know what color it is.
Much defiance in that one.
You are correct, Kavar. When he was here, I felt it. It was as if he was not there, more like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. She speaks to their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them. Many of them have found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
It is as I feared, and I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. He has lost himself. He is no Jedi. He walked Revan's path, but he was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path she did.
We are not the ones who taught her.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the Exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the Exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. He has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let him depart. He will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with him, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let him go because we must. Where he travels, he carries his destination with him.
Malachor 5 should have been his grave. You saw it in his walk, and in the Force. It was as if he was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and he cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told him the truth. A Jedi deserves to know.
A dark blade.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believe was true. There is still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years, we will call him before us and explain what happened to him, and how he may be healed. Until then, he must accept his journey.
But he may never discover the truth. and he will never know why we cast him out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Those Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
The Jedi and their lies. So they knew what happened to me. They all do. Sure. Display all the Jedi. Master Rook's on Dantooine. Zez-Kael on Nar Shaddaa. Kavar's on Onderon. Vash is in Korriban. And we already saw Atris and Telos. All of those fools who were there when I was sentenced.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
We have no choice. Those Jedi know what happened to me, and they deserve to tell me. I have a right to have an explanation, man.
Those are Atris's records you have stolen.
What the hell are you doing on our ship?
I have come to join you. I can help you against this threat.
Sister, you and yours are the threat.
If it comforts you to believe that, then so be it. But the enemies you face are many, and you will need all the help you can get. It is just me, and I am doing this against Atris's wishes, and those of my sisters.
So you betrayed her? I find that hard to believe.
No, she speaks the truth. We will take this servant of Atris with us.
I don't recall asking you.
That is your fault, not mine. Regardless, we may speak more of this later. We cannot take her back to Telos, and so there is little we can do until we reach another planet.
Be silent. You do not speak for me.
Indeed. But of course, what does one more matter to our journey? I have had enough of this. I will be in my chambers.
Yeah, me too. I'll be in my chambers. But since I don't have any, I guess I'll just go to the cockpit like I always do.
Huh.
If she's coming with us, she gets the cargo hold. Might remind her how fun it is to get locked up.
General.
The cargo hold is enough. I assure you, there is little I need. I will attend to myself.
Look, forget Adden. Take the regular quarters. We have enough room.
It is no matter. I am used to worse conditions, but thank you for your kindness.
So she's a good soldier, an unarmed fighter to have.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
It was taken from me.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that.
And why wouldn't I?
I don't know, General. But whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
Very well. To begin, there's some parts I'll need.
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
Since when did you become an expert on lightsabers?
I spent a lot of time around Jedi during the war. None of them would let me take their lightsaber apart, but I did learn about their construction. We need a power cell, emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal. Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable.
For the last time, no. Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go first, and nothing will convince me the computer doesn't cheat. Even if I didn't have to go first and somehow I didn't suspect you of counting cards, I still wouldn't play with a trash compactor. Yeah? How many credits?
Hey now.
All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
What's going on here?
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Good. Now let's get started. You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot. I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
More Constitution for it. I have things. Might want to save. I'm trying to get high influence on Handmaiden as well.
Yes?
Something wrong?
Yes. Your features, your stance. Atris spoke of such Jedi who followed Revan, how their bodies came to mirror the dark side within them.
Then why don't you strike me down?
Because there is a chance of redemption within all of us, and there is no point at which the dark side completely claims one, no matter what their choices.
Is that what Atris taught? How touching.
No, it is what I believe. Atris did not believe such things.
Whatever.
You may ask.
So what are you doing?
I am training, so that if danger should strike, my body and my reflexes will be prepared. That, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. If I do not have something to focus my attention on, I fear my sanity will erode as well.
You can always play Bazak with Atten.
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again?
No, I do not trust him.
At cards.
That too.
This is going to be a short journey for if everyone's watching each other for betrayal.
That is untrue. You and the Iridonian trust each other. Or at least the Iridonian trusts you. We heard much of the Iridonian when we served Atris. Atris believed that the Iridonian held the knowledge to restoring Telos.
Beodor?
Yes. His skill with machines is something beyond which most can aspire to. His shield technology surpasses the designs of even the most skilled of Ichani power architects. I do not realize if you know what it means to have such a one respect and follow you. The Iridonian allied himself with no one on the entire world of Telos, yet he will follow you at the risk of his life. His stance, in many ways, mirrors yours. Where he walks, he carries a world upon his shoulders, and like you, I do not know if he has ever faced it.
I don't want to talk about it, and I don't want you asking him about it either.
I will respect your wishes, and his. Forgive me.
Don't apologize. It was just a long time ago.
It does not sound like it is in the past, but I shall respect your wishes. Yes? You may.
I think I have to, what's it called? Continue the journey, and I can be able to do some training with her. I can actually spar with her.
How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
It's not my fault if they follow me.
Is it? Perhaps you are wrong. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
I deserve such obedience from them and you. But what makes you think they obey me?
Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
Does the fact they obey me upset you?
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
No. What?
They echo you, either fighting or surrendering to their feelings, their loyalty, their duty. Your mere presence serves as an example to them of something to uphold or something to fight against. Watch them carefully, see their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
You have a point. I will reflect upon this.
Good, and then act upon it. It is a powerful tool to motivate others. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
What do you mean?
A discussion, perhaps, for another time.
Huh. Fine.
Ask, and I will answer.
You don't seem to like the handmaiden. Why?
There are countless reasons, and I have neither the time nor the patience to list them all.
We could drop her off the next planet.
No, she may have her uses. I will abide her presence, and so should you.
Why do you say that?
Because Atris is a threat, and as much as she would try to use us against you, so may we use her servants against her. Do not see every enemy as an enemy. See them instead as an ally, whether they realize it or not. This situation may yet work to our advantage.
Agreed. We need every tool we can if Atris tries anything.
Good. That is the most to be done until events unfold, as I'm sure they will in time.
Oh wait, no, I just realized. Do I even have it? Nope.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its mark upon you. Be warned. The highest of mysteries cannot be found by falling to the dark side. It is a quick path, and often a short one. But I sense a disquiet in you, an unrest. Such things will erode your strength.
There's no way to display my strength when the galaxy is filled with begging fools, unable to solve their own problems.
They sense the trappings of power and decision upon you. Their lives are static, trapped, and they see one who carries no such chains.
They are fools, and dealing with them is such a waste of time.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
And I shall view as you disposable then.
Ah, now you are learning. Yes? Very well. What is it that drives you?
One last piece of dark side points. I want to build a lightsaber.
Indeed. A Jedi tool and a Sith weapon. And why do you need such a thing?
It represents power, and it helps me slaughter enemies quicker and faster.
Then listen to me. There is much weight, much craving attached to such a tiny thing of light. For the male, it seems to have an inordinate importance. But we shall leave such male preoccupations for philosophers and cultural historians.
Huh.
A lightsaber, any weapon, only achieves worth in how it is wielded, in the effort, in the struggle of one who holds it. Such a weapon does not make a Jedi or a Sith, and at times it makes them much, much less than they are.
But how do I make one?
The knowledge has already been imparted to you. Upon our journey, the pieces shall fall into place.
And they shall. Dark side. That's gonna change eventually. I may have, as I mentioned before, I may have to do some light side and shit. But alright, so let's go to Dantooine first. There's some stuff I need to gather. Actually, I just need to go to one place. And Handmaiden, why not? Oh, good night, Darth Revan.
Another visitor? You must be here to join in the plunder of the old Jedi Enclave. You have to see Administrator Adari first.
I didn't ask for a welcoming community. Goodbye.
Just head into the building and you'll find your way to the Administrator. I'll be over by the entrance if you need anything else.
I need a weapon. I just need to get one thing really quick, and then we'll head back to the ship and actually go to Nar Shaddaa. That's what I really need to do. You know what? I want to buy a couple of things. And I am aware that I need to go see Administrator Adari before I go into the Jedi Enclave, but I'm not going to do that yet. I just want to purchase some things at that little stand next to the temple.
This shall not stop us for long. You a new salvager? Or one of those Kunda cantina rats coming here to complain?
I'm just visiting.
Oh, is that so? You're no mercenary, and with those armaments, this isn't a social call. You're at least thinking of heading to the ruins. I'm gonna give you some advice. Turn back. There's nothing you're gonna find.
I'm going to the ruins. I've come a long way.
If you're not going to listen to anybody, maybe you can help me out. The only place that has anything is the sub-level. And only a couple of fools have gone there. And they're now dead fools. I'd like to do the decent thing and get their bodies and put them to rest. That hole isn't a fit place for a salvager. So, if you find a couple human corpses down there, just grab their gear and their bodies. I'll pay you 500 credits for each of them.
What do you do around here?
I've been here the longest, and I'll be here last. I buy Jedi salvage from the ruins. Slow business now, but I get by.
Who do you sell it to?
Sometimes I sell them to visitors like yourself. Besides, that's none of your flaming business.
Let me see what you have for sale.
You should have let me know you're a customer instead of letting me think you're some disease-ridden salvager. Let me show you what I've got.
Fuck you, bitch. Oh, yes. Yes. The good armor. Yes, buy that shit. I don't care. It doesn't have better defense, but it does give you persuade, dexterity bonus, same, but it gives you charisma and wisdom. I'm gonna do that actually. And let me get T3 out here. Upgrade an item. Get the stuff out of there and put them in here. Oh, it's coming. Versus fire. Give me some extra strength. Hopefully I'll be able to craft some upgrades later. What do you sell? Yeah, I really don't care. You got a cluster, fuck you. I was hoping for a different HK part. Fools. Every last one of you.
I shall honor them with battle.
Die. Where the fuck was the other XP that came from? Damn, all the way back there? Sheesh. Three. I'm not gonna waste my time with Ken F too much.
This shall not stop us for long.
I need crystals. I don't care. I don't care.
Hey.
Let us end this for teaching.
No, don't go over there. Fuck.
What is it?
Fuck me. They fight, and they see an enemy, they go to it. That's just the way it works.
I will silence this one.
Stab him.
Focus. Poisoned.
I shall honor them with battle.
I need to save here.
Perhaps future Jedi who visit this cave will feel our presence, as if seeing our footprints preserved in the soil.
I don't know why the dialogue skips like that, but she sensed that Revan came here in the first game, and she got crystals just like we're doing right now. Tell me more about these crystals.
The crystals here are infused with the Force. Some could be harvested and used for lightsabers.
Yep. You said the crystals absorb the Force. I feel strange, but not weaker.
The crystals here do not drain Force energy from Jedi. They collect the excess energy that radiates from those attuned to the Force.
I don't like the idea of leaving behind evidence.
That can hardly be avoided. Even mundane actions of the basest creatures can create detectable ripples in the Force. A Minok beating its wings on the plains could cause a sandstorm in the desert. And figuratively speaking, Jedi have much bigger wings.
Huh. We've been drinking too much Red Bull. What if I destroyed all the crystals here?
That would create quite a large impression of yourself, and the crystals would eventually grow back.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. The Hive. The Hive is awoken. Their hatchlings are a little weak. Remember in the first game where if you bash these eggs, you get a red lightsaber crystal? I wish that could happen in this game. Crystal Nexer. And I leveled up too. Excellent. Violet and Rubens. Crystal Fracken. I think that's it. But this is what I'm here for. The Miko Surik crystal.
The crystal responds to you. This is very rare indeed.
What does it mean?
The crystal's bond with you is such that the stronger you become in the Force, the more powerful your crystal will grow.
Yes.
This crystal will make an excellent focus for a lightsaber.
Damn right it will. Is the bond dangerous?
Quite the contrary. Picture yourself as a sieve, and the Force as water pouring into you. This crystal draws from the excess water that escapes the sieve.
Does it feed off the light side or the dark side?
The crystal is in tune with you. It will use whatever water that pours through you, be it dark or light.
Okay. Yes, excellent. Let me level up while I'm at it. But I'm not going to waste my time with them. Always with that crazy music every time I leave Telos. The game glitched. It glitched. Choke your ass. choke him. What the fuck? Alright. So, I'm going to save here, call it a night. We will return and head to Nar Shaddaa, because that's actually going to be our first planet of the game, just like last time. Alright, see you guys later. No, I'm not on the same planet. I still left, I left on, I'm on Dantooine right now, but we're gonna head to Nar Shaddaa, tomorrow, I believe. No, not tomorrow, Sunday, I'm probably gonna do that. The game is long, just so you know.